Hello subscribers, non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. So this is going to be the first of a couple of spin-offs that we're going to do. This time we're going to be playing as TOS Starfleet. So, the exploratory, scientific, diplomatic, and defensive agency of the United Federation of Planets, chartered in 2161. Starfleet has a mission to boldly go where no one has gone before. A primary mandate includes the pursuit of peaceful exploration in search of new life and new civilizations. Starfleet Command is headquartered in the Sol system on the planet Earth. Start your journey as a new officer in the year 2270, facing a crisis that spans across time and space. Now, I'm not really going into this with an idea for what I want the character to look like, but we are going to go with a human. And to mix things up just a little bit, we're going to go ahead and play as a Starfleet engineering officer rather than a tactical officer. And I didn't really go into this with an idea for what I want my character to look like, so I think I'm just going to go for this one and maybe do a little bit of modification, probably off screen potentially, we'll see, because I mean I'm not particularly great at the whole character customization. It's not really my thing, and I think I'm gonna go for one of these tight curl ones, because yeah, the rest of them I don't think I really like. I think I'm actually gonna go for tight curl soft 2, and the rest of this will all leave the same, at least for right now. I might change things up a little bit down the line, we'll see. The rest of that all stays as is. Now for the character, I don't really care to come up with a name, so let's try and find a name that I can actually, pronounce. And also something that kind of seems like it might make sense for the character in some way. Because I don't think Chi is a good name for this character. Not really feeling Sandy or Benedict. Wilbert sounds terrible. Brian spelt with a Y-O-N, no thanks. We could go with just nice generic Isaac. Rob's a little too, and Guy's also very generic. I was about to say Rob's a little too generic, but then it immediately went to something that's even more generic of Guy. We could do Fernando. Sure, Fernando Wolfman. Sure, we'll go with the Yukon for now. I don't plan to use the starter ship. I was about to phrase that in the weirdest way that made absolutely no sense whatsoever. Let's go ahead and begin. And we will play the tutorial.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2 in the Murasaki 312 nebula. Our orders? Investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads.
I don't need your help, game. Well, I say that, but then the game doesn't actually give me the icon, so I can't continue. But here we go. Let's talk to Captain Garrett.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We'll beam down right away, sir.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir. God. I really hate the mail thing. Okay, now where do you want me to go? Oh, it's over here. Step aside, Ensign. Hey, Garrett, I seem to have found a spot.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, sir. There's a good-sized clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
Aye, sir. On my way. Engineering deck. Hello, Tarsi.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
Thanks, Tarsi. What do you know about Taurus 2?
Let's see. M-class planet? Barely. The Tarians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Right, lead the way, Ensign. That means walk. It took you a second. Okay, it's optional to go and practice shooting. Let's go and do it though. Shoot outside our lane.
Good job, Lieutenant. That should be enough, unless you want more practice.
No, I'm fine. Tarsi's not going to lead the way. There we go. Come on, Ensign, you're supposed to take this job seriously. Hello, Mears.
Ensign Mears, reporting as ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Okay, I'll have to remember, it's Mears, not Mares. I don't know why I want to say Mares, though. Oh? Why is that, Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do, but you're the only one on board with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
God, the discoloration between her eyebrows and her hair is just, it's so damn obvious to me. Never doubted it for a second. Okay, now we go to the shuttle bay. Or the shuttlecraft. And Tarsi's just gonna stand back there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay, Mears.
Ugh. It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Stay alert. They very well could be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Sounds good. See you there. Hello, crewman Flores. Well, I suppose I'll go this way. Well, Mears will stand there talking to people instead of, you know, doing her job. That looks like a bazaar collector. Or, well, in a cell.
Whoa. Big.
Yep, and there's another one over there. Because at the very least I assume this is one. Check out the interesting debris.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Might be a crashed shuttle nearby. Let's have a look. Well, there's a lot of debris and a lot of fire.
There's your crashed shuttle. What's left of it, anyway. Look. Someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Let's give him a hand.
Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Agreed. There we go. Let's treat, Dr. Phineas Grogan.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
What things? Where?
Flores! Look out!
Ooh, not Flores' lucky day.
What do they feed these things? Never mind!
That was easy. Well, evidently, at the very least, Flores presumably has a child, going by my other campaign, because obviously we do have a crew member that we bring along with us on a lot of missions called Flores, so yeah. Now, assuming the two are related anyway, which I think actually they're supposed to be, yeah. This crewman Flores, at the very least, has a son or daughter who eventually will give us the Flores we have in the normal Starfleet campaign, or tutorial.
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted, and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me.
You're lucky to be alive, Doctor.
You're telling me? We should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Agreed. I'll get them. Lead the way. Come on, Phineas. A little bit faster. And there's Dr. Mueller, or however the hell it's pronounced.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters.
We'll have you out of here soon, sir.
Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Thanks. We'll have a look.
There are rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
Okay, guys.
Phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Well,
Wait, you want me to shoot this?
first time to learn. Well, first time for everything, rather.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting and give them some pointers.
Works for me. Come on. You guys didn't even shoot. You are terrible at this because you're not shooting.
Oh, thanks. That feels a lot better.
There you go.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Still can't exactly hit the broadside of a barn.
They're right behind me!
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
So, Mayors, what happened to your team?
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Agreed. You and Tarsi guard the pass while I get the others into cover. Come on, Grogan. I didn't even notice you here, Researcher Duncan. I did see Halleck, though, but I did not see Duncan at all. And you go, Mueller. Or Mueller. Run, Halleck, run! There you go. Okay, Mares.
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea.
Hope it's a good one.
Shut the doors! They're right behind us!
Are they? Okay, Mears, what's your plan?
Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Maybe, if there's enough charge left in the batteries. Time to electrify the hull. Okay, Mears, that worked. Wonderful.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
Indeed. So, what happened out there?
The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast!
Get the survivors to the shuttle. Tarsi and I will rescue the hostages.
I was thinking, we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
Like thermal breadcrumbs, eh? Good thinking. Come on, Tarsi. Run a little bit faster. And I got stuck on an invisible wall around the sphere. Yeah, I'll kill the damn spear throwers because they're getting on my nerves. Ouch, that hurt. That hurt too. Well, I mean, technically it did. Not really. Literally didn't feel it, really. Because it does so little damage. Let's switch to the pistol. Time to defeat the chief. And he's dead. Did I kill him too?
We're over here! Help!
Bad to say, did I kill him too quickly? Rescue the captives.
Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Out on my watch. Get out of here.
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
This is not really the time.
Best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Exactly, Okamura. Exactly. Not exactly time for that. Okay, you guys don't sprint apparently.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are the Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Let's find out. Ready phasers, just in case they're not in the mood for questions. Evidently they're not in the mood for questions.
Looks like they're not in the mood for questions, Lieutenant.
A little late to mention that, Tarsi.
Hey, is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data.
Of course you do, Tarsi.
My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't exactly their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Well, thank you for joining us finally, Okamura and Skial. Nice work, Ensign. Let's have a look.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire!
Let's download the message.
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely gonna want to hear about this.
And very much in line with TOS Klingons. Agreed. Up and Sergeant. And another Sergeant. And another Sergeant. And a soldier as a bonus.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
Tarsi, you are very slow. I just want you to know that. That was the reinforcements, now we deal with the reserves. And let's just jump down. What's the worst that could happen? Tarsi, you mind speeding up? And our Okamura back there. Or did they find an alternate route? I don't know where they went. Oh well, I guess Okamura's getting left behind along with Skjal. Okay, Mears.
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship.
That makes two of us.
Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
Yep, let's get out of here, Mears.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay, Mears.
We made it. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there. Every time I heard those things roar. But here I am. Thanks for believing in me.
Couldn't have done it without you, Ensign. Thanks.
Bridge to Shuttle Bay. Please respond. We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons have breached the hull on the engineering deck and blocked our access. Since I can't send security in, I need you to secure the deck.
Aye, sir. Recommendations?
Start with the engineering lab. We need to bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
We'll handle it, sir. Tarsi, Mears, ready weapons and prepare to repel boarders.
I'm remembering an old Earth adage about leaping from frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Stay here with Tarsi to help this squad. I'll take care of the labs. I was about to say, Tarsi, you gonna join the fun? You're an Andorian. I'd expect you to really enjoy beating the crap out of Klingons.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant!
Can you not throw grenades in here? This is very delicate equipment.
Primary plasma conduits. Get them running, fast. Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored.
Watch out! More Klingons!
Like I said, can you not throw
Great
grenades?
work. Secure engineering next, if you can.
I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. This is all very delicate equipment. Now, who knows what will happen if you throw a grenade and it explodes amongst a whole bunch of phasers. I don't want to be there to find out. Also, what happened to that random ensign out here? Okay, she's still back there. Well, hello, Mears and Tarsi. I guess you decided to actually push out. Not exactly following my orders, but so be it.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
Well done. You and Tarsi hold here. I'll clear out main engineering. Ouch. Can you not do that?
Bridge to engineering. Please respond.
Where's the comms panel? I know this one right here, but that one doesn't seem to be functional. Now it's functional.
Nice work. Internal sensors showed you have secured the engineering deck. I need you to take a look at the engines now. The Klingons fouled them up good.
On it, sir. Stand by. Let's get these engines online.
Engines back online. Initiate evasive maneuvers. I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant.
On my way, Captain. Bridge.
Sir, incoming transmission.
Activating view screen.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Captain.
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice before they try to board this ship again. Now take the helm. We need to get to a friendly sector.
Roger that.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Take the helm.
Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
Aye, sir. I'll be honest. Bloom's a little out of control here. Yeah, it's a little out of control. We're gonna leave it off. Scan the beacon.
Science report coming in now. The satellites are using a triaxilating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Aye, sir. It's a real tragedy.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Nice work. One down, one to go. Looks like this one is shielded, though.
Because, of course, the game's got to teach you the difference. Also, yeah, the fact that it's taking into account that this is supposed to be the USS Yukon now, but it's supposed to be the Pioneer, NCC 1500.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
There's a freighter out there.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Hold on, Captain. We're on our way. Ooh, D5.
Warning, ship is under attack.
And without shields.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again?
Can do, Captain. Stand by. But that's not my decision to make. Because I'm technically not the captain yet. Excuse me, I mean, I'm not the captain. Transfer energy to freighter.
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Safe travels, Captain.
Lieutenant, I've made some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
Acknowledged. I assume that's supposed to be teaching us about... Oh, look at that. She has high yield. Whoopsie, I've already been using it.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
One last.
Decorate my bridge!
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
I was about to say, he says before he dies.
Fire!
Captain, I think you're confused. There's nothing to fire on right now. Now there's something to fire on.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Wow, these phasers are crap. I expected them to be at least a little bit better than that, but nope, they are absolute crap. There we go.
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge, please.
Acknowledge, Enterprise. En route to your position now. Ooh, D9.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolf, eh? And now you will die with him as well.
Not yet.
Warning, ship is under attack.
And of course, I immediately grab aggro. Okay, that's fine. Torpedo straight to the face. God, that sound effect almost sounded like something from...
Isn't over, Kirk. I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Let's say that sound effect almost sounded like something from Space Battleship Yamato.
Thank you for your assistance.
Oh, okay, that's all you're going to say. Sensors indicate that there are no enemy vessels remaining in this sector. Our actions today should deter the Klingons from further acts of piracy in the area, though they are often far from logical in such matters. Thanks for the update, Commander. Safe travels. Yukon out. Technically, it should be Pioneer out, but whatever.
Looks like we're done here, people. Starfleet Command wants us, and Enterprise, back for a debriefing on this mess. Helm, set a course for Earth space dock. Warp factor 3.
Copy that. And then the Enterprise pops in back in the background. I am using a new method of recording this. I'm actually using OBS to record, and I'm not quite sure how well it's working out until afterwards. So hopefully it comes out well, so I can just use this video instead of needing to delete the character and recreate them.
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant. But he says to feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the crew of the Enterprise? The best of the best.
That they are, Tarsi. That they are. Also, before I forget, a couple things I need to turn off. Don't move stuff between ships, thank you very much. And somewhere in here is auto-hailing. I don't want auto-hailing. Okay, disable mission auto-hail is already on. Wonderful. Saves me time. Go to the bar. Welcome to Earth Space Dock. Random Starfleet ensign chatting with Yeoman Rand. Hello, McCoy.
If you're going into the Lion's Den, you'll need a medical officer.
I'm going to offer you some free advice. Don't be afraid to listen to the advice of your CMO, especially when it's followed by the words, doctor's orders. In my experience, officers in command branch tend to get hearing problems in such circumstances. I'll keep that in mind, Doctor. You know, it feels like this isn't the first time I've given you some advice. Know anything about that? Can't say I do, sorry. As a Vulcan colleague of mine might say, fascinating. I'll let you get back to it, Lieutenant. Thanks for the help back there at Taurus. Don't mention it, Doctor. Scotty.
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so. Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir.
Ah, must be my imagination then. You meet a lot of folks serving in Starfleet, to be sure. By the way, I heard you ran into the local wildlife on Taurus too. Right unfriendly devils, aren't they? I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink and share some caveman tales.
Thanks, Lieutenant Commander. I could use a good drink. Mears, how you feeling now?
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back to Taurus too, but we got the job done thanks to you. Starfleet First Officers must be my good luck charm. Captain Garrett has requested me for a new logistics position here at ESD. Might not be as glamorous as the Final Frontier, but I've accepted. Until next time, good luck out there.
Same to you, Ensign. Take care. Chekhov.
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
Always nice to see someone from the Academy days. Class of 2268, yes. I seem to recall an incident involving you, a Regillian flame rose, and the unfortunate activation of fire suppression systems during one of Professor Tavan's lectures. Very cold, almost like Siberian winters. You made a pretty positive impression on Cadet Winstead, however.
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
Leave it to the Klingons to set a trap inside the Murasaki effect. I don't think they'll try anything like that again soon. Be careful, though. Klingons tend to hold grudges. Your friend, Captain Kor, might try to settle the score with you down the road. Good advice, Lieutenant. If he wants a rematch, I'll be ready.
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet.
I understand you were at the helm during the fight with the Klingons. That was some fine flying. Keep it up, and you might get the chance to helm a Constitution class. From what I've seen, you're up for the challenge. Thanks, Lieutenant. I hope I'll get the chance. Now, let's go and talk to Garrett. Captain?
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, Fleet promoted me to Admiral. I'll be working with Deep Space Command on several exploration initiatives there. Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command, and they agree with my recommendation. You. Congratulations, my friend. I know the ship will be in good hands once I'm away. Don't think you've gotten rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace. If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant. Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Admittedly, you're handing it over to a lieutenant, and I imagine you have a lieutenant commander, or maybe even a commander, on your ship. So for you to go from you being the captain to you handing it off to some lieutenant who is admittedly probably a good couple of tiers down the totem pole is really would probably piss off some people. But whatever, and that'll be it for this mission. Or, well, yeah, this mission and this episode, rather. Hopefully it came out fine, because like I said, I'm using OBS now. I, in the past, used to use Bandicam, and I mean, Bandicam works. I never had any problems with it for the most part, except for when it would, well, yeah, no, actually, really, Bandicam was actually very stable. But I decided, you know what, Bandicam's missing some features that I really find useful. Namely that I can add audio filters for things like noise gates, side duct chaining, or whatever the hell it's actually called, so that I can make it so that the game audio decreases by some degree while I am talking. That way, in theory, I should always be louder than the game audio without me needing to do a blanket audio decrease on the game audio in post. It makes my life much easier if I don't have to deal with that. I might still need to make small adjustments here and there, we'll see, but I'm hopeful that this will all work out fine without any issues. If this video goes up as it is, that means everything is working as intended. Otherwise, you won't be seeing this anyway. But yeah, so that'll be it for this part. I will see you all next time, where we will begin, well, I believe we actually will be beginning the first, Don't want to go in and do that. Do I want to? Because I'm pretty sure explore Earth Space Dock is literally just explore Earth Space Dock. Get your ship, get a couple of other little goodies, and that's it. I'm pretty sure you don't leave. You know what? Real quick. We're going to go ahead and do this.
I've outlined important people you should talk to while visiting Earth Space Dock. Speak with the tailor to customize your appearance. After that, speak with the ship vendor to claim a shuttlecraft.
Thank you, Admiral. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this real quick. It will take like all of 5 seconds. I spoke a little bit too soon, evidently. Welcome to Earth Space Dock, Lieutenant Wolfman. Congratulations on your recent promotion to command of a starship. I can help you adjust the details and particulars of your uniform within regulation, of course. This is a good time to update your uniform with your new rank insignia. Thank you. Show me what's available. You know what? That's a good point. Let's update this with our rank insignia. Also, it should be gold. It should always be gold. And technically speaking, that is not the correct badge for the ship we are currently flying, which is a Pioneer. Well, it is the Pioneer, rather. But we're just going to stick with the Enterprise badge, because screw it. My understanding is that it was always supposed to be the Enterprise badge, but you had some miscommunication, for lack of a better way to describe it, that occurred. You are command. That resulted in, well, that not being the case. But that is my understanding, is it was always supposed to be. Oh, also, place your head. I believe there's a version 2 of that hairstyle you're using, which is short too, yeah. There you go. See? Looks so much better. Let's get our shuttle. And off screen, I'll decide what ship we're gonna do, but that'll happen after I make sure that this is recorded correctly. Welcome! Admiral Garrett said you would come by to requisition a new shuttle. While you're here, feel free to look at the other ships we have available for requisition. Thank you. Browse selection. I could go and get myself the Tier 1 Constitution. No reason for me to do that. I have the Tier 6. Apparently he does not actually give me the shuttle right away, however, so let's claim it. And I could give us the Walker class, which also, if it's anything like it was in the Discovery era, I am actually allowed to walk around with the Shinzo skin on a ship that should not have the Shinzo skin. But whatever. Let's go ahead and talk to Admiral Garrett. We're actually going to walk over to him rather than talking to him over our tricorder, or not tricorder, our, well, yeah, tricorder. Oh, tricorder? No, communicator. God, I don't know why I was struggling there to remember what it's actually called. Getting them confused. Let's talk.
I know that being a starship captain is a big responsibility, but I believe you're up to the task. If you feel that your ship is ready for its next mission, I can give you new orders.
Thank you, Admiral.
Stay safe.
You have just earned your first skill point.
I don't need you to tell me how skill points work, game. I don't need you to tell me that. This is, what, now my 20th or 21st character? Something like that? Reality is the vast majority of them I actually don't play on a regular basis, but, you know, I have them so I can do things. A lot of them are themed builds of some sort. And some of those themes aren't quite finished yet because I lack a ship that I want them to have, or whatever the case may be. But either way, that'll be it for this part. I will see you all next time. I am hopeful that this recorded correctly, so I don't have to try and re-record this at a future date. I am going to probably attempt to go and record all of these missions before an interruption to my recording schedule begins the week of Thanksgiving. So it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so a total of 6 parts. This is very short. I wanted to go ahead and do this. I want to go and do these spin-offs, for lack of a better way to describe them, that more or less just show off the the portions of the campaign that you're not able to see, or not campaign, but yeah, I guess, yeah. The parts of the story that you're not able to see if you play as just a standard Fed. This character is only going to show off the stuff that is unique to them, so like I said, this will be a 6-part campaign because it'll only cover the Agents of Yesterday's story arc. And so this will end up being the shortest of all the spin-offs I do. I will still play this character on my own, even after the series is over, but I don't plan to record anymore with the character after we do Battle of Caleb 5 or 4 or whatever it is. 4. Don't know why I was wanting to say 5 initially. But yeah, so that'll be it for this part. Like I said, I will see you all next time. Am I blind? I swear Live Long and Prosper was on here back in the day. I doubt I'd be weird if they removed it. That is actually, it's kind of surprising. I don't see Live Long and Prosper on here. And I could have sworn it was a generic thing, but maybe not. I'm gonna do that, but apparently I can't because it's not here. Okay then. Oh, here we go. Is it Hunter Just Prosper? It is. So I will see you all next time, but until then, live long and prosper.